eXp recently hit 50,000 agents worldwide and opened in Italy. So if you want to write off a trip to Italy, there's really only one real estate brokerage you should consider. Just kidding. I mean, kind of, but not really. If you want to write off a trip to Italy, go ahead and hit that like button and smack subscribe. Grazie. Molto bene. Or something like that. I'm going to share with you some of the things that you should consider if you're thinking about joining eXp Realty as a new agent. Yes, I am a licensed real estate broker with eXp Realty, so it's going to be mostly positive, but eXp may not be for everyone. By the end of this video, you'll have a good idea if eXp Realty is a brokerage that you should consider joining as a new agent or possibly switching to. Stick around to the end and I'm going to cover the basics of eXp Realty's commission and fee structure. When you're a brand new real estate agent, it can be overwhelming. Yeah, you took a few courses and you maybe even aced the real estate exam for your state, but even so, it's taught you nothing about how to run a real estate business. You pretty much just learned how to not get sued. If you're thinking about becoming a real estate agent or you are a new real estate agent, there is no shortage of options. There are a lot of real estate brokerages out there, some big boxes, some boutiques, and some in between. One brokerage that's been in the news probably more than any other recently is eXp, and there's a great reason for that. It's because no other real estate brokerage in the history of the universe has grown as fast as eXp Realty has grown in the last year. Alexa, is that correct?
Of course, Trevor. You are always correct, silly. Also, I love you.
First, I'm going to cover some questions that anybody may have about eXp Realty. Then I'm going to share with you what eXp offers new agents specifically. eXp is a virtual brokerage, a cloud-based brokerage. That means it's all online. There's no physical offices. I had a physical office for about 4 months when I first started full-time in real estate, and I went to it twice. And what I found is that A, I never went to the office, obviously, and B, most people that go to the office are not necessarily the people that are producing and making money. They go to catch up on gossip and hang out with people. So you probably don't want to be in an office, especially now with all the stuff that's happening in the world. If you really do want a physical office, eXp has partnered with Regus, so there are options for physical offices in a lot of cities, but most eXp agents work from the comfort of their own homes. Because eXp is virtual, everything is done from your phone or a computer. If you're not tech savvy, if you don't want to learn about technology and computers, and if you want to hang out in an office all day, then eXp, may not be for you. Are you more of a tech virtual kind of person or more of an in-person kind of person? Let me know in the comments below. Just put tech or virtual. When you're switching brokerages or just starting out as a brand new agent, there's a lot to do. It can be somewhat complicated, so eXp created something called Fast Start Training. Fast Start Training consists of 14 one-hour courses that help you get up and running within 2 weeks. If you're a brand new agent or have done less than 3 deals, eXp provides you with a mentor. A mentor is somebody that helps you with your first 3 transactions. They take a small percentage of your commission, but in exchange, you have somebody to turn to physically in your market, in your state, that's gonna help you get through the process, which can be, pretty complicated in the beginning. To clarify, your mentor is not your sponsor. Your sponsor is the person that introduced you to eXp, and they can be in a different state or even in a different country. But your mentor is someone that's in your market that's gonna hold your hand as you go through those first 3 transactions as a new agent. Invaluable. If you are an experienced agent with recent closed transactions, you are not required to use a mentor. A lot of sponsors offer training that they've created for you. Who your sponsor is actually can matter a lot. Even though they're not your mentor helping you with those first 3 transactions, many sponsors offer training that they give to anybody that partners with them. In fact, in our case, Leila and I offer all of the agents we sponsor free training on video, and video is kind of my thing. If you've seen any of my videos, you know I was a Hollywood editor for 18 years, and I've got 160, 170 videos on YouTube about growing your real estate business with video. So I would be a very valuable resource to anybody that wanted to join eXp and explode their business using video. If you think Leila and I would be a good fit for you, go ahead and click that link down below in the description and book a discovery call with me directly, and we'll talk about it and see if we're a fit. Anybody that partners with Leila and I has direct access to both Leila and I for all of your questions about real estate, especially about video. They also get access to our private Facebook group where they can engage with other agents that are crushing it with video. eXp offers a weekly training calendar. Now, for a brand new agent especially, training is super important. eXp offers about 60 hours per week of live training from experienced agents that are crushing it in every area. They've got basic stuff talking about contracts and laws and compliance. They've got stuff about social media, about video. They've got icon agents teaching you what they've done to become icon agents, attain that very elevated status of basically doing a whole bunch of deals and making a lot of money. So you can learn from some of the best every single week. You can be inspired and instructed. There is no other real estate brokerage that offers as much training and training as high quality as what eXp offers. eXp also has live events, including eXpCon. Now, I've been to live events for another brokerage, and it didn't really dawn on me until like the second or third time. It's like, wow, pretty much every session they're trying to upsell me on some other educational product. eXp doesn't do that. They just teach you how to crush it. Although you'll never sit down face-to-face with your broker at eXp, there's a way to kind of sit down face-to-face with your broker at eXp. This is done through eXp World, a virtual world where there are agents and staff and brokers physically walking around in a virtual world, and the world's actually pretty great. You can get your questions answered, you can engage, you want to hang out with people, you can do that. I've been in there many times to have questions answered, and I just click buttons and I go, bink, I'm in accounting, or I'm in new agent onboarding, or I'm in an auditorium learning something. They have entire classes, university classes basically in eXp University. It's super, super cool, and at first it's like if you haven't played video games or been on WoW, World of Warcraft, it might be like, what? But it's pretty simple to use, and it's actually fun. And you actually, you sit down and you talk, you turn your mic in, and you talk to whoever you're having a conversation with physically. You don't have to type, you can type, but you can just talk, so it's great. And when you go to a place to have a question answered, you'll sometimes just have to take a number, and then within usually a minute or two, your question is being answered. It's not like driving to the office, setting an appointment, figure it out. You just show up, take a number, and boom, you're taken care of. I love eXp World. Another place you can go to get answers to your question is Workplace. Now, Workplace is just Facebook within eXp. It's got all the same features that Facebook has. It has groups and messaging and posts and photos and videos and all the same exact things you can do in Facebook because it is powered by Facebook. It's a great place to learn, to socialize with other agents, and to go if you have questions if you don't want to go into eXp World. The startup fee at eXp is $149. There's also a monthly fee of $85 broken down into $50 for tech and $35 for education. The tech fee includes a state-of-the-art CRM, which is KV Core. A CRM is Contact Resource Management. That is a database that keeps track of your clients. This database also happens to interface with Facebook, so you can run Facebook ads. It's pretty incredible and allows you to stay on top of your business. If you don't have a CRM, dude, whether or not you join eXp, you gotta get a CRM. The tech fee also includes a customizable website complete with IDX feed. If you don't know what IDX feed, because you're brand new to this world, IDX just allows you to have listings shown on your website, just like Realtor.com or Zillow or whatever, and you can have it on your site. So you can send people to your site so they can find all of the active listings and expired listings and open houses and all the other stuff that Realtor.com and Zillow offers to people, but they can go to your website and have all of that. So that's actually pretty cool. Typically, you have to pay for that kind of stuff on your own. Everybody at eXp has an 80-20 split, 80% to you and 20% to the brokerage. There is a $16,000 cap for individual agents and an $8,000 cap for agents on a team. A cap just means that after you've paid that 20% enough and you've paid $16,000 to eXp, you get to keep 100% of your commission. Once you cap, you get 250 shares of eXp stock, and then you pay $250 per transaction instead of that commission for the next 20 transactions, and after that you pay $75 per transaction to cover some of the costs associated with a transaction. There's also a $25 per transaction broker review fee and $40 per transaction for E&O, errors and omission, insurance in case you get sued, and the E&O thing caps at $500 per year. Once you do 20 transactions after you cap, you get all $16,000 you paid in commission to eXp back in the form of eXp stock. So basically, you didn't have to pay them anything except a couple little fees. That's pretty cool. Who else does that? Nobody. Getting paid at eXp is pretty great. I used to have to drive to the office to pick up our commission checks, but you can opt to have your checks direct deposited into your account through escrow, which we've done, and so we always just have checks show up in our account, usually the day a transaction closes. I haven't even talked about the ways that eXp allows you to plan your retirement through stock and rev share. If you'd like me to make a video on that, go ahead and post that in the comments below. If eXp sounds like a fit for you, whether you're a new agent or a seasoned agent, and you would rather make videos than cold calls, then you might want to consider partnering with Leila and I. If that's you, go ahead and click that link in the description below and book a discovery call with me, and we'll see if we're a fit. To get a feel for what I do with video, go ahead and click on that link right up there. A bunch of videos are gonna teach you how to crush it on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button so you stay current on all things video and social media, because the social media landscape is always changing. Now, go sell some houses.